Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw a Monstera leaf. But first, I did want to go ahead and say thank you to everyone that liked and subscribed after watching my first video. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would go ahead and do that now. I would also like to say thanks to everyone that left a positive comment or any comment at all. I really do appreciate that. I also appreciate everyone that voted on my Instagram poll for a Monstera tutorial. There was a lot of positive reactions to that, so I do appreciate that. You can follow me on Instagram at art by Gesselie if you're interested. I do post my final pieces on there as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on this Monstera.
Hello, welcome back. So these are some materials you're gonna need. Most importantly, a piece of paper and a pencil. You're also going to need a black marker to outline the Monstera leaf once we're done. The first step is the most important step, and that is to believe in yourself. This step is important and lays down the foundation for the rest of your success. And that goes with anything in life, so listen up. And then next, we're going to go ahead and get started on this. But remember to be patient with yourself and understand that this is something new, so it might be uncomfortable at first. But yes, let's go ahead and keep going. I use some washi tape to frame around the paper, but that step isn't necessary. It just kind of gives it a nice little area to work with, because I'm going to color it in pink at the end of it, and it gives it like a nice little frame. Next step is to draw a rectangle. We do want it to be longer than it is wide, because this is going to be the shape of your Monstera. And then we do want to consider the kind of lines we want to use, of course. You do want to use sketch lines because we want to erase all of these lines at the end of it, since we're going to go over it with a black marker. So make sure you're not doing them too heavily. See, these are confident lines, which are the darker lines, and then the sketch lines are the ones that you can barely see on that paper. We want to start off with the sketch lines first, and then move on to the confident lines once we're ready to erase and redraw with that Sharpie. Next up, you're going to want to draw a line down the middle of this paper the long way, and that's going to be our stem for our Monstera leaf. The next step is so cute. So what we're actually going to do is draw a heart inside that box that we drew earlier, and that center line is going to be our line of symmetry for that Monstera leaf shape we're going to create. So notice that the top is a heart shape and then the bottom is too, but we're going to actually want to round that out just to give it more of that leaf-like look. Okay, so this next step is going to be a little bit crazier, but just hear me out. It'll all work out. What we're going to do is split the paper into sixths. So basically just split that into thirds, each half into thirds. And then you're going to look at boxes 3 and 4. And that's where we're going to draw a line down the middle of the paper. Notice where I'm doing that at 3, and notice where I'm doing at 4. And as you can see here, I actually messed up at box 3, but that's okay because we used our sketching line. So I'm just going to go ahead and erase that. The next step, we're going to start drawing in the sections of the Monstera leaf. So we're just going to want to follow that line of that heart shape we made earlier. Those are going to be your segments for that leaf, and we're going to make those match up to lines 3 and 4. Notice I didn't go all the way into the middle of that drawing. So next, we're just going to continue that with the same arch shape on the left side and then on the right side. So we're kind of going back and forth to keep it symmetrical. Notice that one's a little bit higher. That's okay. Monstera leaves, are unique, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Then we're going to do the other side, and notice I'm getting a little bit more straight. When I get lower, those arches aren't as high anymore. It's because we're getting closer to the end of the leaf. We just kind of want to keep following that pattern. This part is a little bit tricky. I don't really know how to explain it. You just kind of have to feel it. So my best explanation would be that it kind of looks like a tilted square at the tip of the Monstera leaf. You could totally use a reference pic if you need one. I just truly don't know how to explain that part. I am so sorry. Now it's starting to look more like a Monstera leaf. So now you're going to go ahead and just erase all of those guidelines we created except for that one in the middle because we still need that one. Next, you're going to go ahead and flip your paper around and we're going to start drawing in that stem for the Monstera leaf. The way I'm drawing the stem is just making a line down the center, and then I am kind of making like a cone shape at the bottom, like the world's longest cone ever. So now I'm just going in and editing the leaves a little bit. I just wanted them to have a little bit more of like a natural shape. They are a little bit stiff right now. So I'm just kind of going in and doing that, just erasing more of those sketch lines that we made earlier. Now I'm going in and drawing in the little holes, just some little jelly bean shapes. And those are just going to be our little Swiss cheese holes for that Monstera leaf. You can add as many as you like. I did go in and erase one that I felt was out of place, which is why we're still using our sketch line. Here I am again, just kind of re-editing those leaves, giving them a more interesting shape at the ends. I guess I didn't record myself outlining this leaf or something, but I didn't end up liking that anyway, so I did go over it with Sharpie after that. And here I am just erasing those lines once I did put it down with that black marker. Yeah, I didn't love that, but it's okay. I went in with it with a black Sharpie just to kind of give it a more bold look. This is a style preference. You could totally leave it light if that's what you're looking for. I just really like things bold. Here I am adding a little bit more details to that as well, giving the leaf more interest. Oh my God, isn't that music so peaceful? Anyway, so here I am just kind of going in and adding some detail lines. They do just kind of give that leaf a little more interest, some vein looking lines there, if you will. This is more of a stylized Monstera leaf piece. Again, that bold line is a preference. You don't have to do that. I also kind of just wanted to make it look nice because I put it on my wall to match my room. And that's why I did choose that pink background as well. And here I am just coloring it in. I did choose colored pencils just to keep this simple. You could use watercolors, you could use markers, you could use whatever medium you want. I just wanted it to be a quick draw. And then I am going back there with that pink and salmon color to make the background. And oh, here's my favorite part, ripping off that washi tape. Wow, look at that line. So satisfying. So I just went ahead and did that all over the paper. We're almost done here. Now I'm deciding if I want it upside down or the other way. That part's up to you as well. And now here I am just signing that as I do feel like this is complete. Oh wait, just kidding. I totally went in and added some little glitter marks just to kind of give it that razzle dazzle. Now it's complete. Ta-da!
And that is my Monstera tutorial. I do want to note that this is a stylized piece. It is in no way meant to represent a realistic Monstera leaf. There are many different variations, so of course you could add more pieces of segments, and you could also go ahead and make it wider if you would like. This is just kind of like a basic rendering of the Monstera leaf. If you would like a more advanced version of this, please let me know in the comments. Also let me know what other kind of videos you want to watch. I do want to post more tutorials, so let me know if you want to see anything. I am going to make a sunflower one next, so if you can think of anything, I would really appreciate that. If you try this tutorial, I would love to see it. Go ahead and tag me on Instagram at Art by Gesselie. I want to see what your results look like. I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope that you did too. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and like, and I hope you have a gorgeous rest of your day. Bye.